Intern Keith, you're excited about your on-screen debut. Folks, this is Intern Keith. He is a man that we hear from every week here on Midnight Mayhem, and it's so fun to actually...
Aaron Varnam, just because this is your TV show doesn't mean you run a thing, Aaron Varnam. You introduce Intern Keith on my time. This is now the Zane Dawson Show. Tonight on Midnight Mayhem, I face Lumberton's own Dylan Kage. Now, Dylan, I'm sure you don't know me as much as I don't know you, but tonight on Midnight Mayhem, you're about to get acquainted with the one-man riot, Dylan. And one thing that you're gonna realize is the same thing that everybody else had to realize from day one of Midnight Mayhem. And that is that you are gonna have to survive against the one-man riot, Zane Dawson. I've been here since day one, Dylan. And if you think that you're gonna come out to Lumberton, your home, and get one over on Zane Dawson, you got another thing coming, Dylan. Tonight, Midnight Mayhem. Get ready for the one-man riot.
The training of these poor creatures to turn themselves into fighting machines is simply barbaric. 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 Let that word resound from hill to hill. Barbaric.
Welcome to Midnight Mayhem. It's good to see you back, and it's good to see Zane Dawson, and it's good to see Dylan Kage attacking Zane Dawson, bringing it to him. The one-man riot is getting a taste of his own medicine as we start off Midnight Mayhem. Look at Dylan Kage, a man that we haven't seen on Midnight Mayhem before, but he has been making waves all across North Carolina, all the way up to Massachusetts. Dylan Kage is a Pembroke native, and these fans absolutely love him. But it looks like Harold Britt is getting up. Harold Britt chopping Zane Dawson in the chest, and Dylan Kage back to the offensive. He knows that he can't win this matchup outside the ring, so he rolls Zane Dawson back in. Zane Dawson seeing an opening in the defense of Dylan Kage and then taking it to Dylan Kage. Irish whipping to the corner, hard Irish whipping. Here comes Dawson. Kage able to move out of the way. Kage getting those fans behind him. And Zane Dawson using his strength and power. And he gets blocked by Dylan Kage. Dylan Kage once again asking those fans. Just a flurry of right hands to the cranium of Zane Dawson. The meanest man on Midnight Mayhem is getting a taste of his own medicine tonight as Dylan Kage is taking it to Zane Dawson. Going for the cover. Dylan Kage, man, you gotta put this into perspective, Dylan. Zane Dawson has taken on some of the meanest, most crazy professional wrestlers we've ever had here on Midnight Mayhem. And he's also taken on some of the most technical, fantastic wrestlers we've ever had. Look at Zane Dawson catching Dylan Kage and slamming his spine against that ring post. My God, this is going to be a very brutal matchup. Dawson taking it to Kage outside the ring. Kage feeling every little bit of Dawson's offense to his back. And look, there's Harold Britt. We haven't seen him in a while, so good to see Harold Britt once again. Zane Dawson just working on the lower spine of Dylan Kage. Dylan Kage with a couple right hands. And Zane Dawson right back to the spine of Dylan Kage. Now, folks, I am without a color commentator tonight because earlier this evening, Zane Dawson scared away intern Keith. I don't know where intern Keith has been. I don't know where he's at right now, but let's just hope for the best. Let's hope he's okay. I hope he's not wandered off somewhere and got lost. I mean, he is a friend of mine, and I am terrified for the possibilities. Though we have a whole bevy of interesting characters here on Midnight Mayhem that I don't want him to run into and have me have to explain to his mother why he's not going to be graduating this year because his credits were not finished up because he is kidnapped by Daniel Messina or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. A big right hand by Dylan Kage back into this matchup. Zane Dawson with the Irish whip. Huge backbreaker onto Dylan Kage. Hook in the leg. Dylan Kage, a precocious little cuss, kicking out of that. Zane Dawson going right back to a maneuver that could injure Dylan Kage's spine a little bit more. Look at him just wrenching.
I'm from Robinson County, we don't give up!
He's from Robinson County, they don't give up. There you go, Dylan Kage with the foot stomp and a right hand, another right hand off the ropes. Zane Dawson catching Kage. Double underhook. Another backbreaker. Now, Zane Dawson knows that if Dylan Kage does not have a spine, he's not going to be able to move. And look at Zane Dawson already getting into it with the referee. The referee telling him that I am the man in the stripes. You got to listen to me. That is what's going on here. I am the one that's doing the counting. I'm the one who's got the power to say yes or no to the 3 count, and it looks like Zane Dawson's not very happy with that, and he is just ripping at the face of Dylan Kage. Referee asking him if he's gonna give up. Dylan Kage is from Robinson County. He does not give up in Robinson County. Now, folks, if you want to find us online, find some of our archives, you can see the history of Zane Dawson and Midnight Mayhem. Go to facebook.com/CW. Oh, excuse me. Facebook.com/Midnight Mayhem CW21. Dylan Kage with the block. Zane Dawson, he's got to figure out some way to get Dylan Kage. Oh, look at that roll up right there. But still, only 2. Zane Dawson back to his feet, catching the momentum of Dylan Kage with a knee to the midsection. Now, Zane Dawson is the biggest bully that we've ever had on this show. You know, Zane Dawson just takes pride in intimidation. He takes pride in pain. Dawson brand beatings. He takes pride in hurting his opponent. He ended the independent career of a one Casey McKnight / Scott Dawson. Zane Dawson is a man that we have seen on this show, one of the meanest men in professional wrestling, and he's on a rampage right now. He is on a very big roll on Midnight Mayhem. Dylan Kage fighting back. Irish whipping. Blocking it with the foot. Zane Dawson dazed. Dylan Kage going for perhaps a spinning DDT right there. Tornado DDT. Both men are down. Whoever can get to their feet first is going to be at a distinct advantage Dylan Kage fighting to his feet. Trying to get up. Zane Dawson trying to get up. Both of these men put a lot into this matchup already. Zane Dawson to his feet. Dylan off the ropes. Huge spine buster. My God, hooking the leg. And Zane Dawson is not happy with that ref's count. It did seem a little slow there, Zane. I'll give it to you there. It did seem a little slow.
You better start peeing better or he's going to keep kicking out.
And the referee said you better start peeing better or he's going to keep kicking out.
Because he kicked out.
It's very interesting. Zane Dawson getting into it with the referee again. All right, Dylan Kage back in this matchup. Zane Dawson back in this matchup. Big body slam. Zane Dawson needs to put Dylan Kage away right now. Fair and square for that referee to accept it. Zane Dawson perhaps going up top, something we don't see Dawson do very often. Dawson from the second rope. Dawson getting ready to do something interesting. A big dive. Dylan Kage able to move out of the way. And Dylan Kage with a flurry of right hands to the face of Zane Dawson. Zane Dawson off the ropes, reversing it. Dylan Kage off the ropes. And look at that, able to use his momentum for a drop kick right there. And only a 2 count for Dylan. Now, did you see that? The ref seemed like he may have had a different kind of cadence right there with his count. Zane Dawson going for a vertical suplex. Dylan Kage able to reverse it, using that leg as a guillotine leg drop. Both men down. Dylan Kage getting back to his feet, feeling the power of the Pembroke Indians. The Pembroke Indians running through him, the Lumbees. He sure is a brave, Dylan Kage. Zane Dawson getting his face slammed against the turnbuckle, and Dylan Kage going up top, feeling it. Feeling all those great Midnight Mayhem fans cheering for him. Zane Dawson says, nope, not gonna do it. Going for the lariat. Dylan Kage going up and over. Zane Dawson with the huge lariat. My God. Dylan Kage was decapitated. Now Zane, you gotta go for the cover right now. You got to go for the cover. He's just taking his time. Referee checking Dylan Kage to see if he's still alive, checking for a pulse. Zane Dawson looking straight in the eyes of Harold Britt and telling him it's over. He sure took a lot of time though, Zane. You gotta go straight to the cover. 2. Referee, that was the slowest count I have ever seen. Zane Dawson, his aggression is getting the better of him right now. He didn't like the count. A very interesting fold to the story, trying to. And Dylan Kage decapitating Zane Dawson right there. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Dylan Kage, will be right back, folks. Very interesting.
Terrence, I'm serious. When he came in with that chain, it scared the living crap out of me. Do you even know where Keith is? So you don't know where. You know how Keith gets? He gets really scared. And then, like, I just don't know if I can handle this anymore. Zane came in, and then. When it rains, it pours.
It's good to see you.
Hey, guys.
Guys, once again, you don't know us that well to call us guys. So, how's it been, Aaron? Seems like every time we see you, there's always this long gap between us being on your little show. I'm really starting to take it personal.
I know I am.
So, you want to interview us? You want to find out what the old great gorillas got going on tonight?
I'm just going to hold the mic, sir, and you just go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen tonight? You're going to see the old great gorilla, Michael Devine, the doctor, if you will, in action against one Bobby Wohlfert. Now, Bobby Wohlfert, the last time I believe the Gorilla Squad saw you, you was teaming up with Scotty Matthews, one of your favorites, right? Getting his back broke by my brothers Ali Steele and the Big Bad Bully. And now he wakes up Big Nick, and he has to take on the grizzled one. You, the old gray gorilla, the one who's just like Bad Money, doing bad things. Now, Bobby, I got one thing to say to you. Don't take this beating personal, because you see, since the Gorilla Squad has teamed up, if you will, with Big Nick D's SOS, that means stable of success. There's been a lot of success with the Gorilla Squad, to the point that we don't even really need little blonde fella right here. But Bobby Wohlfert, as I tell everyone, as we tell everyone, there's 3 things you need to do. And don't forget them. Number 1, Bobby, don't surrender, because we don't take any prisoners. Ain't that right? Number 2, Bobby, don't ask for mercy, because you won't get it. And of course, number 3, and all-time favorite, do not beg for forgiveness, because God forgives.
They don't.
Don't step on my lines. We don't. The gorillas are coming every dang day. Pain, agony, stable of success. And Aaron, once again, you and I are going to have a conversation, son. And if I don't see us on TV, Big Nick, Ali, me, and the bully, we're going to pay you a visit, and it won't be nice. Your pleasure. Let's go, boy.
We lay it on the line every single time we're in the ring. Like, that's the last time we're gonna rest.
We're all out there giving up our bodies to entertain you guys. It's worth it. This stuff's awesome, so check it out.
Cherish these experiences, because you're going to get something out of it that you never quite expected.
What an interesting night of Midnight Mayhem. Michael Devine being facetious in the ring, telling the ref, you know you're going to try to accuse me of something illegal. Why don't you arrest me now? Michael Devine going for a flurry on Bobby Wohlfert. Bobby Wohlfert getting the big back elbow from Devine, and Devine is on a roll, and we're just a few mere moments into this matchup. Bobby Wohlfert fighting back. Devine feeling it right now. Wolford with the headbutt. Devine staggered. The watchful eye of Ali Steele outside, making sure that Michael Devine gets a fair trade. You know, we saw earlier, this referee did not have a fair matchup with Zane Dawson. We saw that earlier. Ali Steele out here enforcing that this referee is going to keep things right down the middle. Michael Devine, look at that. Bobby Wohlfert is feeling it in his head right now. That could bring a concussion, you know. I mean, that could put you on Dream Street. Bobby Wohlfert, huge clothesline by Michael Devine. The Gorilla Squad are in full force tonight. Now, I know that you're saying, but Aaron, where's Big Bad Bully? Big Bad Bully may not have been here at this TV taping, but I guarantee you he is still a member of the Gorilla Squad. What did I call it? B cubed, I believe. Now, folks, if you like what you're seeing, go to facebook.com/MidnightMayhemCW21. You can see all the best of Midnight Mayhem. We have got everything that you want to see about professional wrestling. We are almost at episode 100. Can you believe that? This is episode 91. We have had 91 episodes of Midnight Mayhem. We have had everybody from Jeff Hardy to Casey McKnight / Scott Dawson. We've had Zane Dawson. We have had everybody. Gunner. And look at Bobby Wohlfert going to attack the Gorilla Squad. I don't know. Maybe that's the best way to go about it. What are you going to do to Ali Steele? Ali Steele, a swing and a miss. Ali Steele being attacked by Bobby Wohlfert. Some forearm shivers, and Ali Steele feeling it. But the thing is, though, Ali Steele is a 350-pound man. That's not going to take him down, Wolford. Bobby, you may be the Michigan Assassin, but that is not going to take down Ali Steele. Hell, Casey McKnight had problems taking down Ali Steele. Bobby Wohlfert going for a splash. Michael Devine with the wherewithal to move out of the way. And it looks like Ali Steele getting involved. Ali Steele pissed off from what happened, transpired earlier. The referee breaking them up. Oh, and he is kicking out the rest of the Gorilla Squad. He's banning them from ringside.
You think I'm playing? Get out, or you gonna cost your boy the match. It don't matter to me. Get out. I don't like your
this referee,
I don't like you, period.
very interesting tonight. This referee has been inserting himself into both of these matchups somehow, some way. The referee killing the rest of the momentum of Michael Devine, but Michael Devine able to take that brief distraction and use it to his advantage. Hook in the leg. Bobby Wohlfert kicking out. Bobby Wohlfert is a Marine. Bobby Wohlfert's not going to give up right now. Devine, double axe handle to the back of Bobby Wohlfert.
Yeah, come on, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. You got this, Bobby. Working the ribs. Michael Devine just hammering some blows onto the ribs. Where is Keith? Where's Keith? I mean, this is, I gotta find out where Keith is. Sorry, guys. I'm distracted here a second. Keith, nowhere to be found. He's been gone for the past 30 minutes, and I'm starting to lose hope. Maybe I can find Keith curled up somewhere in a ball. I know that's probably his defensive position. He might be like a roly-poly, you know, curling up into a ball. Maybe we'll find him. I guess I'm going to have to update you guys next week. Hopefully we'll be able to find him in a week time span. Michael Devine getting into it with this ref inserting himself into every matchup that we've had tonight. Very interesting. If you like what you're seeing, go to facebook.com/MidnightMayhemCW21. Bobby Wohlfert fighting back. A couple knife-edge chops. Michael Devine feeling it. Bobby Wohlfert, a huge clothesline in the corner. Devine moving out of the way. Wolford, a swing and a miss, going shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Wolford's feeling it right now. Michael Devine, what's Michael Devine gonna do right now?
Come on now. You good?
Michael Devine talking to the ref. Jawing with the ref. This referee, who's been a part of both of these matchups so far, seen and not heard, just like children. That's what they need to be like. I'm just kidding about the kids. Bobby Wohlfert with the code breaker, going for the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. 2 big men have fallen tonight on Midnight Mayhem. Thank you for watching.
The training of these poor creatures to turn themselves into fighting machines is simply barbaric. 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 Let that word resound.
We lay it on the line every single time we're in the ring. Like, that's the last time we're gonna rest.
We're all out there giving up our bodies to entertain you guys. It's worth it. This stuff's awesome, so check it out.
Cherish these experiences because you're going to get something out of it that you never quite expected.